Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig and we're going to get into the market. So we're just going to take a quick look at Dow Jones and I'm going to show you what may be coming. Be very cautious here. I know everyone's thinking everything is extremely bullish, but we've been talking about this area for a long time until we have a breakout, whether it be up or down. We're going to look at what the targets are. Now, something huge is coming. It's inevitable, guys, and it's huge. We're going to talk about that in Bitcoin, but first I want to take a look at the Dow Jones. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave your comments down below. I'll also be talking a little bit about getting into the trading competition to win a free PS5. I also have a second and third place prize coming. Not sure if it's going to be like maybe some gold or silver or maybe some PlayStation funds for games, something like that. Leave in your comments if you have ideas for second and third place, but let's get into it. So the Dow Jones, this is what we've been looking at for a long time, right? The chart pattern. You made a high, a low, a high, a lower low here, right? This is the Great Depression on the right. We made a high, a low, a high, a lower low, and had this huge run up. Look at the percentage on this run up. It was 507 to 508, somewhere in there, percent rise before the big crash. If this happens again, guys, it is going to be devastating for the markets and Bitcoin. As you can see over here, we have made a 507% move up. Will this be the exact same? No guarantees. None of this is financial advice, but this is looking like a chart pattern, the same pattern we had before the Great Depression. If you just take 1 second out, you don't have to be bearish with me, right? You can think whatever you want, but notice the similarities in these charts, and it's both the Dow right before the Great Depression on this side. If that happens here, guys, this is going to be devastating to the markets. You know, everyone's bullish and saying that they think the markets are going to continue up, right? I'm sure it was pretty much the same thing back here in the Great Depression, right? Everyone was getting rich, making tons of money. Guys, you don't lose money missing the bottom. You might miss out on some, but you lose money missing the top. When this came down, everybody that bought anywhere in these, 5 years, right, was at a massive loss quickly. So just be cautious. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. As you guys know, Prime XBT is the sponsor of this channel. Definitely check them out. The links are down below. I also have some other links down there you can check out. But we are going to be having a trading competition. You have to sign up using my link down below that will get you entered into it. It starts March 15th. We'll be giving away a PS5, a PlayStation 5. Also, we'll be giving away something else. Like I said, leave your comments below. Gold, silver, maybe a PS5 game card to get some games, whatever. There will be a second and third prize also. So, yeah, let me know below. Anyways, let's get into it and see what's going on. This is the chart we've been watching, right? And I told you, as this went, we can move this up with this trend line right here off of the rising wedge pattern. We also have dotted line up top, looking at the same rising wedge. Now, I'm going to show you where to go if we break this 55 range. That would be bullish, right? What would the targets be? We'll talk about that. But if we get a massive rejection here, meaning the stock markets are topped out, the big crash begins. If that happens, it's probably going to be pretty swift and pretty harsh. Be careful out there, guys. I'm going to show you the ranges to look for. Now, this is the other thing we were talking about. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on the top and bottom before we take a look at the exact targets. But you remember this trend line we drew in here. If we look on the RSI, we didn't quite tag it right here, so we still could definitely tag it right here. If it gets a rejection on this RSI, we have a long ways down to go. That would probably get us back down to this 40 to 41,000 range, right? If we get our rejection here. Now, first, let's take a look at the bullish case. So if we were to break this, and right now, currently, it lies around 48.8 to 55,000, right in that range, if it happens within the next few days, right? If we break up past there, we have our next resistance. looking at this broadening wedge, right? Our next resistance is going to be around 60,000. If that breaks and we take a measured move of this right here where we're at now, let's do this. Let's say we break it in the today, tomorrow, within the next few days, right? So you take the measured move of the rising broadening wedge and you bring it up. That would get, remember, first you're going to have some major, so if we break that, you could probably safely put in a long, make sure you use stops up to around the 60,000 range. And then move your stop losses up as it breaks up if that happens. And now we could move this target up to approximately a double top area, which would be around 68.5 to 69, right in that range. That's your bullish case. Bearish case, we get rejected here hard. We come back down to this 40, and also when that gets rejected, if we look down here, right, that would reject also on the RSI trend line, which would also be making massive bearish divergence. We have lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action, right? That would be bearish divergence, pushing prices way down. Now, if we do get down to this 40,000, 41,000 range, I expect a bounce. Probably another relief rally, could, go way up back to the 50,000 range. Who knows? We'll keep an eye on this, close eyes. So make sure you're subscribed. Guys, there is huge opportunity coming, whether it break this and go up or get massive rejection and come down. If it does, you got a huge short here. If it bounces around on this trend line, once it breaks this bottom trend line, we do have other targets being, let's say it broke here around the 41,000. Again, we'll be keeping up on this, but that gets you down to about 26.4, right? As you guys know, I think Bitcoin is going to make new lows. I still truly believe that. I told you guys we'd make a false bottom, which happened to be 15.5. Get a huge rally, get everybody bullish, and then come down, guys. This is the area to be cautious. I know a lot of people are expecting new all-time highs. You're starting to hear the crazy $1 million Bitcoin because it's the only way to go. Guys, we've heard this a million times. So just be cautious here. Be careful. If we do break up past that 55.1, 55.2 range, look for that $60,000 range somewhere in there. If that happens to break, then we would be looking for a double top area, right? But either way, this is still, I think we're going to see new lows before we see new highs. So be careful out there. Hate all you want. I don't care. I'm still not changing my view of this market. It really doesn't matter how high it goes as long as it doesn't make new all-time highs, because the opportunity to short is going to be massive here, just like it was when we shorted 65, just like it was when we shorted above 60 the second time. So be careful out there, guys. Much love to y'all. Leave your idea of what the second and third prize should be. Don't forget, make sure you sign up for that. Join the Savvy. Not sure if they posted it on there yet. Let me see. Let's go to the contests if they have it up there yet. Not yet. It will be coming up here though. This is where you'll find it in the contest section. Definitely stick around. It'll be starting March 15th. So get your account lined up. And to win the PS5, you have to put in at least a $100 deposit to get in the contest. So check it out, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.